Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we went to the school's volleyball rally, where the teacher team with one Kamoshida, an Olympic gold medalist volleyball player, was playing against the student teams and absolutely crushing them, as one would expect. And then after that, we went around the school looking for the members of the actual volleyball team to see if they would be willing to speak to what's going on in their practices and any abuse that may be occurring. And although they all looked very, very banged up, nobody was really willing to say anything. Except for one first year that dropped the name of Mishima and told us about the special coaching that he tends to get. And then we found Mishima and tried to get him to say something. He wasn't budging when Kamoshida showed up and basically intimidated him into joining practice rather than going home. And when Kamoshida left, Mishima basically told us that nothing we do is going to help because everybody knows what's going on, and the administrators know what's going on. Even the parents know what's going on, and nobody does a thing. So proving that he's abusing his the students on the team isn't really going to do anything because everybody already knows. And so that's kind of where we're stuck at the moment. Afterwards, we got a little scene between Anne and her friend Chiho, who's on the team and also looking a little injured, and who was called into a meeting with Kamoshida, and she did not look like that was something she was wanting to do, but went anyway. So that's kind of where we are at. So, we need to see what it is we're going to do. And at the moment, I don't think there is anything that we can do in our room. There's nothing more we need to get out of the box. There's no cleaning we can do yet. So I think we're just going to have to sleep and see what happens tomorrow. Oh. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse? Why ain't anybody speaking up? Well, there are reasons for that. Because volleyball. Which actually is the case. Yeah. Basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Pretty much. Even so, they don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. Who are you talking about? Anne Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Yes. I know who she is. What a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch, I ain't giving up. I felt it was important to actually use the word there. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and go to bed. I'm beat from running around all day. Sleep. Yeah. Parents being willing to overlook abuse. In prestigious or other potentially prestigious sports programs, not entirely unheard of, unfortunately. All right. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though there's no one there. What? Probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. Maybe not. And also, I think as I mentioned before, that Jujin here is described as a elite college prep school. So almost certainly funded by tuition dollars. And having a famous coach for the volleyball team that is nationally recognized would definitely be a draw that they could use in, for recruitment to get students to come to the school. And so that means more tuition dollars. And that means that the administration gets to, get paid. And so they don't want to rock that boat. So about witnesses, I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. She's not on the team. Just hear me out. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. That's an idea.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Here's those two again.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, she's got a nasty bruise above her eye.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Unlikely.
Yeah. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
No, she absolutely isn't.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
And it's probably Kamoshida the one spreading those rumors.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
My God.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Jeez.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
No problem. Don't worry about it.
I really am sorry, though. I must have spaced out. You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
In the flesh.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
They don't bother me.
I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it, what the hell?
Did you find someone?
Is that what it looks like?
Nope.
All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
There's really no point to that.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
Call the cops, if that probably won't help.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas?
About a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? What do we do?
Punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
You say something?
Nope. Who's the cat?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
Yeah, just roll with it.
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Yes, the cat has a phone. Just keeps it in his pockets. Oh, man.
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Yeah.
This is no time to be joking around!
This is the perfect time to be joking around.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You still hadn't come to that conclusion.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Apparently.
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like...
But like a cat?
Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that! You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
His desires would go too?
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, Even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
It does seem to be our only option.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
Let's see. We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Yes, Ryuji, for real.
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
There aren't really many other options. Alright, yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. More rumors? Eesh. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known, Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. Well, who do you think it came from? I guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya. Wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. Can I go back in? There's nothing in particular I need to do, so I'll just quietly go home today. There's someone tending the flowers over there. There actually is some things I'd like to do, but I guess it's not going to let me. Alright, Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Ugh, gross. Oh, that's so that's what's going on. I wonder how far they've gone together. Jumping to conclusions. I saw that new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun. The two of them are so scary. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those? You know, the people in those accidents? Maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Huh? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. Funny thing that... And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there. Alright, these students... Sakamoto's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Or maybe scared of him. If Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course they back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looked pretty bad. It did look pretty bad. More whispers. Man, she even looks hot in a jersey. I wonder if I have a shot with her. You really want Kamoshida's leftovers? I like a girl with the ponytail better. What do you mean, from the volleyball team? I guess I kind of get you. There's also a really cute first year with a ponytail, though. Why not her? Wait, there was a girl like that? I didn't look at all. Yeah, the redhead. I'm so traumatized from the video of that accident. I've been afraid of riding the train ever since. There have been similar accidents before, right? What happens if you get a psychotic breakdown? Well, out of nowhere you go crazy and violent, and then you suddenly pass out. In the very end, you die in a lot of pain. That's what I hear. You die, or you're as good as dead. Can I get on the train?
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Alright, where are we going? Nag. You're running this place like nothing happened. Didn't you find out what caused the accident? The police are investigating the cause right now. They're working hard to ensure your safety. There was a bus accident before, just like this. Didn't you figure out how to prevent this already? I'm very sorry, sir. It seems the conductor suddenly fell unconscious, and then... Oh. Let's see, these guys? The area beyond this point seems off limits. No, I want to listen. There we go. How can you think it's all a coincidence that the same thing keeps happening again and again? The train derailing the other day was horrific. If you ask me, it looked like an act of terrorism. Maybe it's a conspiracy. Another country attacking us. You think they're using mind control? If it was mind control, they're messing it up. Those people end up going brain dead, don't they? Am I going this way? Which way am I going? Accessway connected to a commercial building up ahead. There's nothing in particular I need to do, so I'll just quietly go home. Oh?
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho.
Well, that didn't sound good.
Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose. I was just walking by.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
You're in a public place.
No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
You were arguing?
See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Doesn't seem like nothing.
It's too funny.
I wonder what happened. I should follow her. Okay. Guess we should follow her. These guys? Yeah, that girl who just ran by was really cute, don't you think? How should I know? I don't go looking at the face of everyone who walks by me. Oh, there she is.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
What was that? Well, are you okay?
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere safe.
What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you.
Apparently somewhere safe is the Big Bang Burger.
It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida? It seems like she's really stressed out.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
Well, it is now.
What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
Maybe that's why?
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
Maybe we'll go with a little bit of humor. I'm bad to the bone.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, I guess.
Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
You never know.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui. Are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you.
Oh boy.
He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been?
Helping a friend. Some thug was bothering me. The trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies.
Yeah, I didn't have a good option there.
By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
I actually made a friend.
Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving.
Okay.
In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
No promises. Alright, so what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. And Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I want to kill the guy. He deserves it. That would be too much. For sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of this. Oh well. I'll try and see if I can come up with some other way tonight. Alright, well, that was a lot in a single day. Junk littered fuel floor. I'm guessing we probably can't go downstairs. No, I'm feeling pretty burned out. I should probably go to sleep soon. Alright. Well, it's the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. And, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.